All right, look, lots of gold. I've taken like 3 pages of notes here, but one last question for you before we wrap up. If you had like one golden rule for running one-to-ones, like with your younger self, think like your first one-on-one that you're going to deliver, what would that kind of golden rule or bit of advice be for you back in the day?
Ooh, I'm going to try and give you something new, James, because I think probably the golden rule for me would be a mutual action plan. And
Okay.
maybe the overarching statement is treat it like a discovery meeting. If I'd have known that when I first started running them, I'd have done them a lot differently. And obviously, running them like a discovery meeting and a mutual action plan is very sales landy, and that would probably be my piece of advice. But I'm going to give you one more thing that I wish I'd have done earlier in my career as a leader, and that is generate some kind of mutual agreement before I even commence my one-to-ones. So what I've started doing now is listing out the commitments, my commitments and my salesperson's commitments. And the day one, when we start working together, I said, these are my commitments. I will turn up on time every week. I'll never cancel your one-to-one. Like, that's never going to happen with me. You're never going to, all the rest of that kind of commitment stuff that I do as a sales leader. But also, I list out their commitments to me as well. And their commitments are like, I am going to turn up prepared to the meeting, and I'm going to manage my own time effectively. And if I've got a problem, I'm going to be verbal about it. And if I'm slightly off my number, I'm going to work a little bit harder during that period to kind of catch up. And what I find that does is it sets a really good tone. Because I'm like, hey, I'm going to do this for you, Johnny. But what I need, if we're about to embark on this relationship, is you to do some things for me as well. And what I do now, I've created a page in Notion, and I talk through it in my first interaction with the new salesperson, and then I keep those commitments front and center. And yeah, I think if you both act accordingly in that situation between a salesperson and their manager, if you both do your jobs, do your roles, it makes the whole thing work really, really well. If one of you doesn't, it falls down immediately. So that'd be it.
Million percent.
Have a mutual agreement in place. Whether you want to sign a document, I don't know. That might be overkill, but at least have the conversation about expectations.